Okay, this video, I will make introduction for the CAD drawing transferring to the NC program. Okay, by the two cutters, because our machine has 2 milling cutters and 2 sanding belts for each side. Okay, I want to prepare the NC program by two methods. One is use 2 cutters from the start, from the toe to the tail. Okay, fully milling. Okay, we change into 2 steps. One cutter is do the rough milling. The second cutter do the finish milling. Okay. Another method, we will use the 2 cutters to do. For example, we divide the workpiece into 2 parts. Okay, we can divide from here, from the center. The first cutter do the first part. The second cutter do the rest part. Okay, I will prepare the NC program by the 2 methods. Okay, firstly, we still start the AutoCAD software. Okay, now this is the plugin for the cam. We press this button for the table and show the table. The right table is the same size for the real table on the machine. Okay. In order to make the job is simple, easier, I will milling band straight edge. Okay, I just draw straight line. I just start from here and to here. Right. For this line, I divided 2 parts. Okay. Now we can check the line is changed into 2 parts. Okay. Now I will create a tool path by the first method. Press this button, show the cutter height. Okay, firstly I select the first cutter and select the lane. I select both lane, both part, and press the red button of the mouse. Okay, then it will create the tool path. You can see there is generate the 2 parts for the first cutters. Then I select the second cutter. Okay, and select the lane again. Okay, then I press the right button of the mouse. You can check it. So you can see 2 lane, 2 tool parts. That means we finish the 2 cutters. Okay. Also, I add another one for the sanding belt. I press this one. Select the lane and press the right button of the mouse. So here should be 3 tool paths. Okay. Now it's okay for the tool path setup. Now the last one. I will press this button to generate the NC program. I will press it. It will show this window. I will press the add button and show the spindles. Okay. For the spindle, we use the Y and D and the R sanding belt. Okay. I select this one. Y, D, and R. Okay. Since we use 2 cutters, milling cutter to rough milling and fan milling. So for the first cutter, for the Y cutter, I want to leave, for example, I want to leave 2 millimeter tolerance. Okay, I leave 2 millimeter wood and for the B cutter do the rest production to do the rest milling to get the finishing milling. Okay. Now it's okay. Press this one. Press this button. Okay. Here show Y2. Okay. Press OK to generate the G code program, NC program. Okay. We can check here. Now the NC program is generated and stored in the NC prog file folder. Okay. We can check it. So what is it? Okay, file 1. Okay. So NC prog file folder, open it. Okay, file 1 is here. It's already generated. Okay. So I will use another method to generate the second NC program. Okay. It is divide this line into 2 parts, and one the first cutter milling the first part, the second part milling the rest part. Okay. For this one, I will delete the 2 parts and get a new one. Yeah. Okay, this line I will divide it into 2 parts. Like this. Select the line and find the center. Okay, for example here, we see the line change into 2 parts. Okay. Okay, for the first cutter, I will select the first part of the line. Okay, and press the right button of the mouse to get the 2 parts for the first part of the first cutter. Okay. Now I select the second cutter and select the second part of the line and press the right button of the mouse to generate the second part of the 2 parts. Also, I will make a sanding. Select this one, and I will select all of them. This part, and this part, and press the right button of the mouse. Okay, you can check. Okay, you can see here how 2 parts. For two parts, that means all of the 3 cutters is ready. The 2 parts are ready. Okay. Now we will generate the NC program by pressing this button. Okay, I will delete the last one. This is the last one 2 parts. I will delete it and add a new one. Okay, still Y, B, and R. Okay. Because for the Y cutter and B cutter, they milling each part of the lens, you know. So there shouldn't have the tolerance. Okay, we all keep them 0. Okay, press OK and press OK. Here we will generate a new program. Okay, this new program is 42. Okay. Now we will use the 2 program to do the production. Okay, uses this software. I will select the new program. Here, show all files. And the 51. Okay, here show the 2 parts for the number 1 program. Okay, you can check the data. Okay, all 0, no offside. Okay. Okay. So it's ready for the production. We can start the cutter. Because we're just doing this edge milling, we start this cutter, and the third one standing down. Okay. number 1 cutter, number 3, and number 5 setting belt. Okay, now we press start. The machine will do the milling. Now we can load a new workpiece and repeat the production by press start again. And tap here. Okay. Now I will change into another program and try the next production method. Okay, this file 2. Okay, we can check the first pass. The first cutter for this part, second part for this part. Okay. Now we press start. First cutter for the first part milling.